Republic TV's big exclusive will get you the confessions made by Hafiz Saeed's conduit, who has been picked up by the National Investigative Agency, and the entire money routing as far as Dubai and Pakistan is considered. This confession, in fact, has led to lots of raids on a mosque in Haryana, which was allegedly run by using Lashkar terror funds. So basically, the entire link, LET link to mosque, and Shavan Sen, our senior news editor, gets us more details. Remember, on the 1st of October, viewers, Republic TV broke a story about Hafiz Saeed's plot to create a cadre base in India by pumping terror funds through conduits and operatives across 5 states. And now Shavan is going to join us on this big exclusive, and he's going to tell us about these exclusive details of Lashkar man, his confession to the NIA. Remember, he was picked up by NIA. And on the basis of these confessions, raids were conducted on a mosque in Haryana, which was allegedly run using Lashkar terror funds. Okay, Shavan is with us. Shavan, first of all, let's understand what is this all about, the confessions made by this LET's frontman and its link or alleged link with the mosque.
Well, as far as Salman is concerned, he was arrested by the National Investigation Agency, and he has been in the custody of the National Investigation Agency for the last couple of weeks. Now, what Republic TV has essentially accessed is the confessions that have been made by Salman. Remember, he is one of the main accused when it comes to the Falai Insaniat terror funding case, which is being probed by the NIA. And in that confession, he has admitted that he was actually receiving funds from his Pakistani handler who was based out of Dubai. And what exactly was the money being utilized for? He has basically admitted that this money was essentially being used to develop a mosque back in his hometown, what we are given to understand. And in the same mosque where the raids have already now...
Okay, we'll talk to Shavan about this as we reconnect with Shavan Sen, but we are talking about the confession about a man who has been picked up by NIA, how he received Lashkar funds in India, and he also reveals the full plot. In fact, this goes back to the first week of October. Remember, Shavan, when Republic TV broke that story, in fact, you broke that story about Hafiz Saeed's design to create a cadre base in India and how they go about it. And now this, its tentacles being spread in state of Haryana and the entire LET and mosque link. Shavan, over to you.
Well, as far as the mosque link is concerned, what Salman has admitted is that the money that he was receiving over the last 5 years from his handler based out of Dubai, who was a Pakistani national and has a direct link with Falai Insaniat, the charitable wing of Jamaat Dawa, this particular money that he was receiving was utilized for raising a mosque back in his hometown. And not just that, this money was also being utilized for community services, is what he's saying. For instance, the marriage of a girl child, as well as building houses. Remember, one of the reasons why the Falai Insaniat has basically taken up this particular route is to avoid the gaze of the security agencies. And this is essentially the new modus operandi, which has also been exposed by Republic TV on 1st of October when we did this particular story, exposing the new terror module of the Jamaat Dawa. They basically carrying out their entire activities through this charitable wing of Falai Insaniat. This is for the first time that you have a case that has been registered against Falai Insaniat in India. And this entire investigation now being carried out by the National Investigation Agency. Remember, the confessions that have also been made by Salman is that along with him, there were a few other people who were also working along with him. Not just that, they've also given money to family members of terrorists who they themselves call as martyrs. And that is the reason why they were sending this entire money. Their entire objective essentially is to build a new cadre altogether. Cadre on an emotional card that they are essentially playing, trying to basically target vulnerable societies and also peddle a false narrative that the minorities are being persecuted in India. This is essentially how Falai Insaniat has been operating in India. And what a National Investigation Agency is looking at is the triangle where they're operating. That is the 3 states they've crucially been working on. That is Rajasthan, Maharashtra as well as Gujarat. These are three states we are given to understand where they were very active. Perhaps the agencies also suspect that their tentacles could grow wider, given the fact that in a
Shravan, very briefly, what's the sense you're getting here? Could this be a tip of an iceberg, and we could have similar modules functioning under the garb of charitable organizations elsewhere in the country, in other states as well?
Well, as far as Falai Insaniyat is concerned, remember this has been under the gaze of security agencies for a while now. But for the first time, you have a case that has been registered against Falai Insaniyat, the charitable wing of Jamaat-ud-Dawa. As of now, we're given to understand that they were actively working in three states, that's Rajasthan, Gujarat and Maharashtra. But what one cannot take away is the fact that perhaps they're also working in other states, and that's exactly what the National Investigation Agency is probing at this point in time.
Shravan, as of now, many thanks for joining us on this big story. And as far as investigations and raids are concerned, let's listen into this reaction coming from UP Police about the details of the raids that were conducted on a mosque.
डीएसपी के मार्गदर्शन में उटावड़ में जो मरकज़ है, उस मरकज़ में कुछ जो संबंधित दस्तावेजों की और मौके की विज़िट करने के लिए आई थी, जिसमें आप लोगों को विदित है कि करीब एक हफ़्ता पहले निज़ामुद्दीन मरकज़ से एक लड़के की गिरफ्तारी की गई थी, जिसका संबंध उटावड़ हाथीन एरिया से लड़के से था। तो उसी के संबंध में आज ये फॉलोअप के लिए टीम यहाँ आई थी। इसमें करीब 4 सदस्यीय टीम थी। उस टीम ने अपनी यहाँ पे कुछ जांच की है और कुछ जो विटनेस थे उनके बयान रिकॉर्ड किए हैं, और उसके बाद हमारा जो लोकल पुलिस ने इनको सुरक्षा मुहैया कराई और वहाँ पे मौके पे लेके गए हैं। और जो मेरी नॉलेज के हिसाब से करीब 2 घंटे वहाँ पे रुके, 2-2.5 घंटे, और अपनी कार्रवाई पूरी करके वापस दिल्ली चले गए।